The 2017 Audi Q5. The 2016 Paris Auto Show brought a slew of impressive new and revised models, not the least of which is the 2017 Audi Q5. It features an all-new look, a welcomed interior update that continues Audi's current design theme, and upgraded mechanicals, including powertrains, suspension, and structural components. The Q5 is also larger in every dimension, giving it more interior space and better handling. The Q5 was launched in 2008 to compete against the BMW X3, which the Bavarian company introduced as early as 2003. It received a facelift in 2012 but has largely gone unchanged. Rumors of the Q5's second generation began hitting the internet in 2014 and early prototypes began showing up on public roads midway through 2015. The Q5 is now based on the MLB platform shared with the A4 and Q7. This means it uses high-strength steel and large amounts of aluminum to add strength while cutting weight. In fact, Audi says the 2017 Q5 is 198 pounds lighter than the last generation, despite its larger size. Making the most of that weight reduction are 5 upgraded powertrains that include 4 TDI engines and a single TFSI gasoline mill. Here in the States, we'll only get the TFSI, which is an upgraded 2.0-liter turbo 4 with 27 additional horsepower for a total of 252. A new Quattro AWD system helps further efficacy with Audi's Ultra technology. Basically, it cuts power to the rear axle when traction isn't an issue. There's a ton more information on the 2017 Audi Q5, so keep reading for the full rundown. Continue reading for the full review. Exterior: Audi has freshened the Q5's look tremendously thanks to a more minimalistic design styling. Still, there are plenty of details and intricate nuances flowing over this crossover's body. Audi is offering the Q5 in 14 different exterior colors. There's also 5 new trim packages, each adding distinct styling cues to the exterior. They include the Sport and Design Package, the S-Line Sport Package, Design Selection Package, and the S-Line Exterior Package. Aesthetically, the Q5 now wears Audi's updated corporate look, with sharpened lines and crisper detailing. The Q5 comes standard with 17-inch wheels. 18-inch wheels come with the Design and Sport trim, while 19-inch wheels come with the S-Line Sport and Audi Design packages. Additionally, customers can opt for other wheels ranging in size up to 21 inches. The Q5 is now larger than its first-generation predecessor. It is now 15.3 feet long, 6.2 feet wide, 5.4 feet tall, and has a lengthened wheelbase of 9.3 feet. Despite this, Audi's extensive use of high-strength steels and aluminum has cut nearly 200 pounds off the last generation's weight. Aesthetically, the Q5 now wears Audi's updated corporate look, with sharpened lines and crisper detailing. The previous Q5's slightly bubbly look is completely gone, replaced by a crossover that looks muscular and toned. The new design is also more aerodynamic. It has a reduced drag coefficient of 0.30, which helps its revised powertrain get the most out of its fuel. Up front, the headlights feature an angular design that's rather smart looking. Its LED daytime running lights give the Q5 an angry look. That's accentuated by the hard-edged grille and lower air intakes. Overall, the front clip is far more aggressive and bold. The rounded wheel wells create bulges in the bodywork above the belt line, making the Q5 feel muscular. A sharp character line runs rearward from the headlight, ending at the LED taillights. A second character line along the rocker panels helps the Q5 suck in its gut, giving it a lighter appearance. Around back, the new taillights feature LED lighting and sequential turn signals. Reverse lights and rear fog lights reside in the bumper lights, much like on the previous Q5. A new lower fascia has faux exhaust outlets with chrome trim. The outlets don't even pretend to be real exhaust tips with openings, so they should be tolerable to folks who hate this current trend. All told, the 2017 Q5 is a big improvement over the outgoing model. It has a sculpted look with modern Audi design language that pushes crossover design forward. Interior, perhaps even more vast a change than the exterior. The 2017 Q5's interior gets huge update. It takes after Audi's current design styling and features a low-hung, thin dashboard with its virtual cockpit gauge cluster, minimalist HVAC controls, and, oddly, tacked-on infotainment screen. The center console also sports a new design that includes a new electronic gear shifter and trackpad. The steering wheel takes after other Audi models, as well, and features a thin yet sculpted design. The hexagonal grille design is mirrored on the airbag cover, too, perhaps even more vast a change than the exterior. The 2017 Q5's interior gets huge update. In-dash technology includes Audi's virtual cockpit with its 12.3-inch TFT screen and configurable digital gauges. The MMI infotainment screen perched above the center console offers 8.3 inches of viewing screen and is controlled by both touch and the large trackpad just ahead of the shifter. The pad offers smartphone-like controls, with pinch to zoom and finger writing to text capability. The system also features Audi's personal route assist, which learns your driving habits and can suggest alternate routes should traffic have your usual route blocked. Onboard LTE Wi-Fi allows the Q5 to be an online hotspot, and there's even a Qi wireless phone charger and integrated phone antenna to keep smartphone powered and connected. Audiophiles will appreciate the Bang & Olufsen sound system with 3D sound. Rear seats offer a good amount of legroom matched with lightly bolstered outboard seats and decent headroom. HVAC vents keep rear passengers happy on hot or cold days, and an optional rear seat entertainment package features 2 huge screens. The seats also fold flat, offering an impressive amount of cargo room. Audi says there's 54.7 cubic feet of space with the seats stowed. With the second row in place, cargo room is cut down to 21.5 cubic feet of space. That does represent an improvement of 0.4 cubic feet of the last Q5 drivetrain. Much like the new A4, the Q5 will receive an array of 4-cylinder and V6 engines displacing 2.0 and 3.0 liters, respectively. The US version should get a 2.0-liter 4-banger with around 230 horsepower and a supercharged 3.0-liter V6 rated at almost 290 horses. A diesel version, motivated by the trusty 3.0-liter V6 TDI, is also on the table with around 255 horsepower and nearly 440 pound-feet of torque. A hybrid variant pairing a 2.0-liter 4-banger and an electric motor will likely follow later in the crossover's life cycle. In the transmission department, new generations of the S-tronic, Tiptronic and manual gearboxes should be offered in the US and Europe as well. The new Q5 will deliver better performance, return better mileage, and emit less carbon dioxide. With improved engines at its disposal and rumored to be about 200 pounds lighter than its predecessor, the new Q5 will deliver better performance, return better mileage, and emit less carbon dioxide. Safety. The 2017 Audi Q5 has a total of 5 global engine options. They include 4 TDI and 1 TFSI gasser. Here in the US, we'll likely only get the 2.0-liter TFSI 4-cylinder gasoline engine. It now makes 252 horsepower and gets an estimated 34.6 mpg. Though a 6-speed manual is offered in other markets, we'll be getting the 7-speed S-tronic automatic. Audi has given the second-gen Q5 a new Quattro AWD system for 2017. It is FWD biased and disengages the rear axle whenever it's not needed. The Quattro system also features torque vectoring for improved handling. This disengagement of the rear axle will help fuel economy while not eliminating the traction advantages AWD brings. The chassis and suspension are greatly changed, as well. The rear suspension has a revised, independent 5-link system with control arms. Electromechanical power steering is now present. An optional dynamic steering system can be had, which varies its gear ratio to match vehicle speed. 2 suspension modes change the ride feel between sporty and comfort, selectable via the Audi Drive Select. The system also adjusts the ride height. There are 7 driving modes, which change different variable within the car. 2 new modes are present. They are lift, off-road and all-road. Audi doesn't distinguish what differs between the 2 modes, but we suspect the suspension is lifted more in lift, off-road mode than in the seemingly less rugged all-road mode, which would likely be recommended for gravel roads and such. Prices. Pricing for the 2017 Q5 starts at €45,100, which currently converts to $50,500. That does represent a substantial increase in price from the previous generation's starting price of $40,900. Perhaps Audi will announce different pricing for the US. Let's hope it does, as a $10,000 jump is rather shocking. The 2017 Q5 is constructed at Audi's new plant in Mexico. Customers should expect to see the Q5 at the beginning of 2017. Competitors: BMW X3. BMW's X3 SUV has been a big seller for the Bavarian automaker over the last several years. Its smaller, more nimble size allows folks to navigate tight city streets while still carrying 5 people and their cargo in relative comfort and relatively high off the ground. Powered by either an inline-4 or an inline-6, the X3 makes decent power for moving it around town or down the freeway at a good pace. The base engine is a 2.0-liter i4 making 240 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. It's available in both rear and all-wheel drive. Next up is a 3.0-liter i6 turbo diesel engine making 180 horses and 280 pound-feet or torque. The top-line engine is the 3.0-liter i6 gasoline mill kicking out 300 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque. Prices for the X3 currently start at $38,600 and rise quickly to over $45,000 with extra options and the larger engine. Read more about the BMW X3 here. Mercedes-Benz GLC class. Updated and renamed for the 2016 model year, the GLC is a strong competitor in this segment, offering both a gasoline V6 and turbo diesel inline-4, both with Mercedes 4MATIC all-wheel drive as an option. At launch, the GLC class will only be available with just one engine in the US, the turbocharged, 2.0-liter 4-banger with 241 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. The engine will mate to a 9-speed automatic. Later on, Mercedes will probably also add the GLC 400, using a twin-turbo, 3.0-liter V6 probably rated at the same 329 horsepower and 354 pound-feet as in the 2015 Mercedes C400 version of the C-Class sedan. U.S. pricing for the GLC starts at $38,950. Find out more about the Mercedes-Benz GLC class here. Conclusion. The 2017 Audi Q5 has quite the laundry list of improvements. From its larger size, new platform, lighter weight, more powerful engine, new Quattro AWD system, and sharp new interior, the second-generation Q5 represents a huge leap forward in design and execution. Crossovers are only becoming more popular these days, so Audi should be well set up for success. We foresee sales increasing over the previous Q5 less. Of course, Audi does indeed jack the price up $10,000, we'll definitely keep you posted on what transpires. Love it. Fresh design, updated engine with enhanced output and improved fuel economy, new Quattro AWD system, revised interior. Leave it more expensive than before, tough segment, afterthought placement of infotainment screen, spy shots. 2017 Audi Q6 testing in Spain.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.